What if I told you Africa is leading the world in protecting children online, but right now, it's just words on paper? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover the groundbreaking policy that could change everything for millions of kids and the shocking gap between promises and action. Awo Aidam Amenyah has a warning for every African leader. The African Union's Child Online Safety and Empowerment Policy is a global first. Adopted in February 2024, it's a framework to protect kids' rights to safety, privacy, and empowerment online. But here's the twist: it's stuck in declarations. At the Africa Safer Internet Day Leadership Forum in Accra, the message was clear. It's time for real action. Meet Awo Aidam Amenyah, the Executive Director of Child Online Africa. He's on the front lines. On Tuesday, February 10, 2026, he stood before policymakers and delivered a blunt truth. The success of this continental policy depends on three things: strong legislation, actual enforcement, and public education. He said, if this policy is to make a real impact, it must be translated into clear national laws, properly enforced, and supported by sustained public awareness. But here's what nobody's talking about. Africa has shown global leadership. John Omo, Secretary General of the African Telecommunications Union, confirmed it. Africa has taken the lead in rights-based child online protection. But then he dropped the bombshell. Implementation is the biggest test. Africa has shown leadership in developing this policy. Now we must match that leadership with consistent execution across countries, he noted. And then something shocking happened. The call shifted to parliaments. Dr. Tu Lee-Ah-Ak-Sun, president of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, spoke directly to lawmakers. She called on African parliaments to align national laws and budgets with the AU policy. We cannot leave this to institutions alone. Parliaments must ensure the right laws and resources are in place, she urged. But here's the part that will blow your mind. It's not just about laws, it's about people. Ms. Anne Rachel Inni from Niger's Agency for the Information Society said sustainable protection comes from informed users. Communities need to understand their rights. From Nigeria, Ms. Sodatu Shehu Shagari of the Nigerian Communications Commission echoed the need for balanced regulation and awareness. The forum, held at Studio 502 in Adabraka, was streamed online across Africa. The theme was Together for a Better Internet, AU Online Safety Policy in Action. Brought together policymakers, regulators, civil society, media, and the private sector. They focused on 10 strategic goals for member states. But if this policy is so powerful, why isn't it working yet? The implications are huge. Millions of African children are online right now, exposed to risks without strong, unified protection. The controversy is clear. Some say this policy is a historic step forward. Others say it's another document that will gather dust. The tension is real. Africa led the world by creating this framework. But will it fail by not implementing it? The unanswered question hangs in the air. If we don't act now, who protects our children? We started with a promise. Africa is leading the world in online child safety. But the real test begins now. Do you think your country is doing enough to protect children online? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that impacts you.